Death isn't a penalty, but rather a learning experience in Below. Capy's moody, mysterious, and brutal adventure game harkens back to an era where hands weren't held, and exploration and experimentation reigned king. Coming to Xbox One and PC, the studio's follow-up to Sword and Sorcery and Super Time Force exudes a fantastic sense of trust in the player. It trusts us to fear and respect the things that lurk in the dark corners of our descent down into the depths of an island. A slight prick from an enemy causes your nameless wanderer to start bleeding out, and it's up to you to figure out how to cauterize the wound. Keep adventuring, and you'll get hungry and thirsty. It's up to you and you alone to figure out how to survive and continue to delve deeper into Below's enigmatic world. Combat and exploration combines the perspective of classic Zelda games, the patience of the Souls series, and sporadic bursts of twitch-based shooter reflexes. But as you can see, the atmosphere in Below is in a league of its own. The zoomed-out camera gives the island a sense of scale, the darkness gives your character a sense of powerlessness, and Jim Guthrie's haunting score makes your journey feel something far beyond the realm of understanding. Each time you die in Below, you inhabit the body of another nameless traveler who washed ashore. Time has passed, and intrepid explorers can find their former body and regain some of their supplies. But while I died often, I always felt like I had learned something from my mistakes. I learned to identify traps, enemy patterns, and hints to navigate through the mostly randomly generated world. Each time I died, I felt like I got just a tad bit better, which is a sensation familiar to From Software's Souls games. Despite a purposeful lack of a tutorial and explanation in Below, there's an internal sense of logic that gives perceptive players the tools for survival. Without being told the outcome, I combined water, meat, and vegetables while at a campfire, which gave me soup that relieved hunger and healed my wounds. The game didn't tell me this, but my own general logic did. That said, like Fez and Device 6, Below is absolutely the kind of game I'm going to play with a pencil and paper close at hand to scribble down notes throughout my adventure. I expect them to oscillate between cookbook, map, bestiary, and the ravings of a madman. I can't wait. The final thing I want to say about Below is that what we've seen so far only scratches the surface of the game's mysteries. As I spelunked deeper into the island, I began to notice some stark changes. Natural environments were replaced by structures that were clearly man-made, and the enemies I fought slowly morphed into smart, terrifying zombie-like ghouls. Questions of who these people were, what happened to them, and just how deep the rabbit hole goes has me counting down the days until the next time I wash ashore to the island. For much more on Below, stay right here on IGN.